Let's go, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, everybody. Test, 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 testicles. Let's go. Party time. There we go. Sound up. All right, guys. We're going to have a quick video here. I got some dabs here. We're going to let a couple people jump in whenever you guys want to. If you want to, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I got my kid's graduation today. He's graduating 8th grade. So we're going to have a quick fun sesh, and then I got to get off to that. I'll probably be back here. I think everybody's probably going to come back here, and they'll all get back to sleep. They'll probably all come back here and fall back asleep here. So when they do that, I'll just jump back on. We'll keep it going, guys. You guys know how it goes. Testing, test, testicles, testing. Sorry, I thought I was hearing something. All right, guys. Again, we're dabbing the lemon cherry gelato. Only got a couple dabs of this left, and then we're going to open up something new today, guys. I saw Noah was up earlier. I usually beat most people up this morning. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. I'm going to be showing you this and talking to you about this this new fan I got. How you doing, Drive By? You're going to love this. I'll talk about this. Not sponsored. I just really like staying cool. All right. Test. Why am I feel like I'm so loud? Testing. Sounds a little bit better. All right. But yeah, I told everybody I was gonna have a big session. I totally forgot about this. Last night my wife let me know we gotta go to his graduation today. So I'm gonna be taking care of that, guys, and then I'll be back after that, and we'll try to get a how you doing, Veggie? Drive by. Yeah, we got a high schooler in the house. He's gonna be in high school next year. Load your bowl, short joints, short blunts, turn on your vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready, whatever you like to do. We're getting high and faded this Friday morning, kicking off the day right. Shower, then bong, bong, then shower. I've been up running around trying to take care of everything real quick, trying to get a quick live session before I took off. I didn't know if I was going to even be able to get this in, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm gonna get a little high.
Can do. That's a real crazy ending, huh?
I got to save that for when I get off too quickly.
I can't take it anymore. That's a real crazy ending, huh?
I'm going to use those too when at the end of my lives.
Later.
Poop and dab, dab and poop. There's Mark. What up, Mark?
What's up, man?
Good morning.
There's some quick dabbies.
Yeah, I got to take off here. My kid's graduation this morning. Should be fun. He gets, as soon as he graduates,
Yeah,
he gets to leave school, so he doesn't have to stay the whole day, thankfully.
yeah. It's just those graduations for things. Don't get me started, man.
Well, we had one for his elementary. Now we had one for here.
Like,
And again, they do it a whole lot differently than in Ohio, or maybe times just changed. But I never got a lay for my
times have
graduation.
changed.
I never got a lay for my graduation.
No.
8th grade
Yeah, there's
graduation. That's
no
for sure. Not an 8th
lays.
grade graduation.
No. They're like, congratulations, you're now in high school. That was it.
Yeah. It was like, bye, end of the year. And you get home and your mom says, well, next year you're in high school. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, there's no graduation or anything. Yeah, they keep doing this to these kids, celebrating things that aren't that it's just they're celebrating too much,
Oh, yeah.
giving them too much credit.
Well, it all started with the participation trophies, and now you can do it for everything.
Yeah. And if I knew they're gonna give us so much shit for those participation trophies, I would have told them to stick them up their ass.
Dude, I played baseball for years, and anytime I ever was on a league or a team that we didn't finish top 3 and they gave us a stupid participation trophy, I ended up like, I don't even know where they are.
Yeah.
They didn't mean shit to me
Right.
even they didn't mean shit to me as a kid. Even as a kid, I was like, "This is stupid."
Well, we never got trophies. They would never spend that much money on a trophy for participation. It would be a ribbon. It would be a little cheap fucking ribbon.
Well, I remember in
And
Little League, it would be just this glove on a stand, and everyone else gets nice actual trophies, and you get this little piece of shit. Anyhow, let me show you my fan, Mark. This is pretty cool. So check this out. So this side here, this is where you can charge your fan. Charge it. It has a 10,000 milliamp battery or whatever. But anyhow, check it out. Veggie, you get to hear my fans talk. So this part also comes out so you can charge it.
Yeah, seen on
And
TV.
then it comes back. And this charging port, also you could plug it in your phone and charge your phone. So you can charge this or your phone with it. And then it also has a regular one you can plug something else in if you want to charge it.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And then and wait. It gets better. It
Wait,
gets
there's
better.
more.
There's more.
But wait, there's more.
So when you turn it on,
For $29.99, you can have
you see that? It has 100 levels of fan speeds. 100.
100.
Now listen to
got a
this.
volume button.
If you tap it one more
Got a volume
time,
Here's Joe.
you see that little snowflake? You see that snowflake? You know what a snowflake
Yeah,
means, right?
I see him in the reflection of the. Yeah, it was veggie.
But
No,
anyhow,
he's like, you see that snowflake, and I saw Veggie's face right in the middle.
so as now look at the front. You see that little disc? That gets down to -5 degrees
That little
Celsius.
dick. Yeah, that's no. I'm just kidding.
And so honestly, I tested it the other day. My house was about 70 degrees. Without the AC on, I checked the temperature of the fan. It was 70 degrees. I turned the AC on, put it on, it got it down to about 50 degrees.
Hell yeah.
That's good. That's not bad at all.
It wasn't bad. I mean, it's not. I know it sounds stupid, and I know it sounds really stupid. I'm pushing it, but I get really hot, and I hate regular fans, and I've always wanted one that could get me. It feels like a tiny air conditioner on you, and if you keep it really close, about like an inch or so, it cools you down so fucking quick. It blew my mind. And like I said, it's also a charger. I like that part about
Well, how much is it?
it. $50.
Yeah, I bet veggie can use something like that on Florida.
Yeah.
No, I need a dehumidifier, bro. Because like I like it gets so nice at night, but if I leave my fucking window open, I'll wake up fucking so sweaty. It's so humid, even though it's nice outside.
Yeah, I
So
can
I need
see
a
that.
dehumidifier so bad.
You can't leave your window open, and the dehumidifier ain't gonna dehumidify shit though.
Exactly. That's the problem. But if I have a dehumidifier, like at least the room will stay fucking pleasant.
But if you run an air conditioner with the closed windows, ain't it gonna be automatically lower and your humidity will be lower?
When I close the window, it just doesn't feel as nice in here. It feels straight up cold, but when I open the window when it's like 70 degrees out here, I like the cross breeze.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I don't think you like feeling trapped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, we were playing prop hunt yesterday, Nick, me and Mark.
Yeah.
That shit was so
Oh my
funny.
God.
That shit was so fun. Mark was a bench, bro. Mark was a whole park bench sitting in a random plot of grass. And it was the end of the game, bro. And the guy comes out and he shoots at a different bench. And he doesn't get a hit marker, and he looks at Mark and he runs back inside. I'm like, how did he work like that? Like, how did he shoot the bench next to you and then deduces that you're not real? Fucking just took off and Mark won. I was like, the fact that
you know why? You know what? It's because the placement of where I was made sense with the object that I was, with the prop that I was.
Played prop hunt yet, Nick?
I do, but every time I play it, I get real bored because I play it not a very fun way. So what I do is I always become the tiniest thing I could be, and then I go into the water into a tiny corner, and I just barely have my head above water so I could breathe. and then I just stay there the whole game, and it just kind of gets boring when you do shit like that. Because then
Yeah.
it's
Shit.
just
Well, if you do
Mark,
something like what
Mark
I
liked the
did,
way I was
it,
playing it. Mark liked the way I was playing it. I was a traffic cone and I was just juking them out the whole time. They made me into like a brute trash can, and I skid over something, and Mark goes, "Are you a trash can? Was that you? Did you just run over me?"
that's funny. Yeah, we could try prop hunting sometime. Like I said, it just ends up me
yeah,
just sitting in one position for most of the game, and I'm just staring at the.
it's like the positions that I was in. It's like
We didn't get
that's
a good
what
map.
really helps it. It makes it intense.
We didn't
It
get a
really
good map.
does.
Like the maps we were in were like so sore thumb, kind of like stand out.
Well, I see how most people play. I watch people online, and they actually, try to actually be in the game. But then I play it like prop hunt meets hide and seek. And so then it's like I'm not even playing prop hunt. I'm just the smallest thing that you can't fucking see, and then I hide.
I was a traffic cone hiding under a stage in the map with the soccer field. I was literally a traffic cone under the stage. So like I made it to where like I was at an angle so I could see them coming, and when they'd come, I would just stun them and haul ass out.
No, when you were the chair on top of the elevator.
Dude, I was a chair in the
Yeah,
elevator
that got you
shaft,
play the
bro. And
game.
I'm like over here like nobody's gonna see me, and Noah goes, that's the dumbest spot I ever seen, bro. Why would a chair be in the elevator?
No, then
I'm
someone
like,
comes
that's
up and
exactly
sees
it.
him.
Yeah, I go, that's
Someone
exactly
comes up
it.
and
Nobody
sees him.
would know. And I'll send
Someone
the
comes
video on
up and
Discord.
sees him, so he
And
stuns them. And what?
he jumps
Yeah,
across the little thing. He has to jump like across like the elevator shaft to get to me. And when he does it, I stunned him, and I got the kill for it as a prop. I got a kill.
yeah, like he fell. I guess he fell off the elevator, and yeah, then all of a sudden one of the coins pops up for the event, and it's like, holy shit, you just got the kill. You just got a kill. You're
As a
probably the only
prop.
chair in Call of Duty that's
History
ever
guy
got
gets a kill.
has a kill count.
Yeah, I watch a couple good guys online that play prop hunt. They're way better than me. They'll like do a double jump and stick themselves to a wall and shit. But
That's actually pretty smart.
yeah, because you can freeze yourself, and if you jump and get on a wall,
Yeah.
this one guy always becomes like pictures, and he'll like make a couple pictures and slap them around and be a picture. All right, let's do a couple dabs before I got to get out of here, guys.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I literally thought I was gonna have a big sesh this morning. Last night, right before bed, my wife's like, "I'm gonna get up early, get a shower. We got to get to this thing." I was like, "Uh oh, I forgot about that."
That's right. You're gonna get back on whenever it's
Yeah,
over.
I'm sure I'll get back, and she's probably gonna go back to bed. My wife likes to sleep, and she was up late and got up. She ain't an early
No, you
person.
have a
She doesn't like to get up early, and she's up now, so she'll probably go take a nap again. I don't take naps as much unless I'm faded.
how does Seb feel about going to high school next
Oh,
year?
he hates it. He wants to be a kid. He wants to go back to elementary school.
Yeah.
I was the opposite. I was ready to grow up and have a move out and have a car, and my kid's the
Yeah.
opposite. But I told him to be like that as a young kid. I said, "Dude, don't grow up." I wanted to grow up too quick. I regretted it.
And it ruined it. Yep.
I regretted it.
The dumbest thing I
What the
ever
fuck was I
said.
thinking?
The dumbest shit I ever said was, "I can't wait to be an adult."
Yeah. I told that to my kid, and he took it to heart, and that's his number one agenda in life is don't grow up too
Just to
quick.
fucking frolic and have a good time. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, Nick, that soft shell turtle I posted,
Oh yeah.
that thing fucking scared the shit out of me. I was just sitting there with my feet dangling in the springs, and like we had just poured up a drink, some tequila, with the music playing. I was hitting the Puffco, and I put the Puffco back in my bag, and I looked down, bro, and I shit you not, this fucking 30, 40-pound soft shell turtle has its schnoz laying on my big toe. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And because I didn't know what it was immediately. I didn't identify. I just saw like big thing on toe. Dude, it scared the fuck
Well, I
out of
think
me. And there was like 40 people next to me, and they're all looking at me. And they're like, "What is it?" I'm like, "It's a giant fucking turtle." It just scared the fuck out of me. They're like, "You're scared of a turtle?" I'm like, "No, but a soft shell could take your thumb off, bro."
right.
Could have took your
I'm scared
toe
of
off.
I'm scared of random living things coming out of the
Touching
water
you.
and touching my foot. Yeah, especially in fucking Florida.
Well, dude,
Yeah, like
can you imagine we don't hear from Veggie for like a week, and then he calls from his hospital bed, and we're like, "What's up?" He goes, "Yeah, I lost my leg. Alligator took it off."
I thought it was a turtle.
Yeah, what the fuck? Feet was
no,
in the
dude.
water.
So we saw one gator, but it was too like overcast for me to for me to get a good picture because it was underwater and like because the overcast like reflection couldn't see it. But we had passed it and seen it, and when we were sitting at the sandbar, these girls come by and they're like, "Hey, do you think you guys could roll past this with us? We don't want to roll past this gator and get chomped."
And get
Like,
chomped.
dude, the gator was like this big, bro. The gator was like this
Just
fucking big,
a
bro.
teeny baby.
Tiny little fucking gator, bro. Like the most it would have done would go eek, eek, and call its mom. That shit was so funny though. It was too overcast to see anything cool. But we were surprised. I saw like 3 or 4 like 4-foot gar and like a shit ton of like state record sized tilapia swimming around.
That's crazy.
Very good.
I used to eat a
That's an
shit ton
early
I used to eat a shit ton of tilapia. I came to California and everybody goes, "Never eat tilapia, they're horrible." I was like, "I still like tilapia, but whatever."
tilapia is a good fish. So, tilapia is a clean fish if you get it from the wild. It's a dirty fish if you get it from the fucking Walmart.
Yeah, people can say whatever. I don't care. I'll eat any fish. I don't like certain fish anyway. I mean, for fish, for me, it's just a taste preference. I don't give a shit where it's from.
To be honest, I don't like salmon anymore.
I
Unless
I
it's
told
sushi.
I did the same thing. I'll eat a cooked salmon, but I usually won't order it. But I grew up eating so much fucking salmon. My
I can't eat
grandparents
cooked salmon.
my
Yeah.
grandparents would lay down like a whole half of a salmon for dinner, and I just remember them always say, "Watch out for the little bones," and I just got so sick and tired of eating fucking salmon.
Yeah. The only salmon I could eat is like sashimi now.
See, that's the opposite. I don't even like that. I just had my kid. Oh, salmon's fishy for sushi. Honestly, I think it's a pretty
Yeah.
fishy fish for sushi. And my kid, that's the first one he ate, and he eats it to this day. And we got there, he got some sashimi. He's just here going, blah, 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 eating like, he's the crazy. He's been eating salmon since he's been like 8 years old. It's funny, and he tries to get his grandmother to eat it, and she doesn't like sushi. But yeah, he doesn't eat tuna or anything, but he'll eat salmon sushi. He also eats California rolls, and that's about it, I guess.
I know y'all
I'm
got
not a
better
sea.
sushi.
I'm not a seafood guy.
Yeah.
I don't like seafood. No water animals, except duck. I like duck. Duck tastes good.
You don't like any water? Any, it's crazy. You don't like
Well, actually, you know
crustaceans?
what? I have a friend of mine. Like, there's a friend of mine. He's a head chef, and he owns his own restaurant now. If he made it, I would eat it because he knows me. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm sure Veggie knows what I mean.
Well,
There's food I won't eat, but if a certain person made it for me, if this one guy made it, then I would definitely eat it.
Yeah, well, my
well,
ex was just picky and only ate Stouffer's lasagnas until she got with me, and now that bitch is bougie and eats scallops and fucking lobsters, and she ate good with me.
Like when we get together in October,
Go ahead.
you better cook us something. You better cook us something. You gotta
Okay.
put your money where your mouth
I
is.
already got stuff planned. Go ahead, Nick. I
Fuck
heard you
yeah.
were talking.
oh, I forgot. It's no big deal.
Oh my bad.
Ask him
I pulled a
again.
Nick
Is
on
it
Nick.
past your gaming chair?
I don't
What?
know. Maybe for the channel. Maybe because I said it was just a fast sesh. But yeah, fish is good. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I remembered it now. I was gonna say, sushi places have so much different types of food. Like some of it's cooked, some of it isn't. And even
Yeah.
all the sushi rolls and all the different sushis, there is such a huge range of flavors, and some of them's cooked. It ain't everything. When you go to a sushi spot, it ain't like every piece of sushi's not cooked. So I don't know. I think you just got to give a lot of it a try. If you don't want to give it a try, that's another thing. But I mean, it is a huge. It isn't like one sushi tastes like all sushi.
No, of course not.
I had baked scallops too. That was the last thing I got at that sushi shop. They had these baked scallops and they were fucking off the. Oh, here's the other thing I eat that I love is escargot. Most people don't like escargot snails.
I've heard it's good. I've been wanting to
Every
try
time
it
I've
every
had
time.
it, it's off the chart. They cook it in a butter and garlic. How do you not like butter and fucking garlic? It tastes off the fucking chart.
So is it like a clam?
Yeah, but better. I think it's even better than a clam. It's not even fishy. It tastes like just maybe chicken, or something like a buttery chicken, buttery garlic chicken.
Yeah, Josh, I remember
Or
that.
scallop.
I remember that.
It almost tastes like a scallop. That's a good point. Maybe a scallop or a
No,
mussel
I
scallops
or
is the
remember that.
shit.
That was funny. I also asked him if his chair was sponsored by Motel 6.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of sometimes.
Yeah, it looks like the Motel 6 logo.
I don't.
Blue and red
see
and
it.
everything.
I see the 6.
I don't remember if I got. I don't remember what chair this is. I was between two chairs that were green, and one was like 200 and one was 250. I think I might have got the cheaper version, or I might have got the more expensive. I ain't for sure.
So 7 o'clock. So when's the graduation? Like 8?
Yeah, I gotta be there. We gotta be out of here by 7:30. So yeah, we gotta be there by 8.
Are you gonna wear that shirt?
Nope.
You know what? This is what I wore to my to his
Nope.
graduation. I wore this one, and my wife was like, "You don't wear that shirt?" I was like, "It's a fucking button-down shirt. One of the nicest
Yeah.
shirts I got."
He said, "This is my nice shirt."
And she's like, you're gonna be the worst dressed person there." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I guarantee it." I show up, there's dudes in t-shirts and shit, and other dudes with fucking like button-down Hawaiian shirts and shit like this.
No, I'll be in some nice pants and a nice dress shirt. I mean, you got to figure where I'm at.
They're
Most of the
clouds,
guys around me are
Josh.
multimillionaires, so
These
I'd
are
stick out
clouds,
like a sore
Josh.
thum with
Try
this
to
shirt.
leave the comedy to funny
Yeah, you
people.
got to wear like one of those Aston Martin shirts.
Just an all Ferrari outfit.
Oh, dude, you look like a fucking like El Salvadorian immigrant wearing like Ferrari Pumas. Bro, it looks so Russian if he walked out in like a Ferrari tracksuit and like Ferrari Pumas.
Dude, Russians love. I think, what am I, like 1.2% Russian, 3% Russian?
And when I'm waiting in line to get in, I'll do the squat, the Slavish squat.
When I was at Extractor Depot, I had some
Put
Russians
my
come
hands
in,
up.
and these Russians kept trying to get me to go to Russia, and they go, "We'll fly you to Russia. You'll have everything, big house, everything you want." And they kept trying to get me to go to Russia to run their extraction company. And I was like, I don't think so.
You'd never come back.
That's what I was saying. I was like,
3 years, forget.
yeah. You have everything. Many
3 years,
wives.
staggered
Many,
seven.
many wives. Many wives.
You live in Malton, you happy, you forget.
Yeah, dude was old. He was an old dude, and he came in with his like kids and grandkids, and it was like a mafia thing. And they were so cool, nicest thing I've ever, nicest guys. They ended up buying a lot, and they ended up doing pretty good. Unfortunately, I heard the guy ended up passing away a little while ago. But I mean, nice guy. The dude was almost 100, I think.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude came in every
Yeah,
day with
well,
a
yeah,
cigar.
lived a
He
full
came in
life.
with a cigar. He was like 100 years old. I remember he always came in with a cigar.
I found
He
it.
lived a full life.
Yeah, he did.
So hey,
Well, he kept his kids wealthy.
never
I'd
know.
guarantee that. That dude was not poor. Because he flew back and forth from Russia all the time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is probably going to be my last dab before we get off here.
Well,
But yeah, I'll probably be on pretty early. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that long of a ceremony. So we'll see.
I found it. This is where I was. This is what it looked like. I was literally a chair on an elevator shaft. Look, this I
there's
got the
the guy.
camera. I killed him, and then
That's
I died.
crazy.
Then
And then I
he
fucking
killed himself.
You felt so guilty.
No, I was celebrating. I fucking panicked, and I jumped up and I celebrated, and I jumped right off the other side.
Hey, maybe we'll try some prop hunt. I have to get practice. And like I said, I used to watch guys do it, and I practice all the time.
It's more fun when you have your friends playing it because I was like, Mark, get away from me. No, Mark, you can't hide next to me. He's a fucking box of beer. I'm like, that
Yeah.
doesn't belong here. Go, no. One dude was a
Then you
mannequin,
fucking come up
half a
next to
mannequin.
me. Then you come up next to me, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Get away from me.
Somehow you still managed to stay at bed.
Hey, I do pretty well at prop hunt.
That was a good
All right.
bench. That was a good bench.
It's psychological, man. You gotta. It's just it's not what you are. It's where you are. If it looks out of
Down to
place,
that. And I was
yeah. When they did get me, I was a fucking exercise bike. I was like, all
well,
right.
I'm gonna
And I run
hop on
up,
the
and
game
there's
right now.
there's a little gym. I'll go in the gym. Then I look over, and there's another fucking exercise bike. So I'm like, well, fuck, I can't be in here. There's no little ass gym is gonna have 2 exercise bikes.
Put a whole bunch in there.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the exercise bike, because I think he was placing decoys. Those things threw me off when I was running around. I'm like, who the fuck are those?
Well, one of the tricks I like to do is I'll place a whole bunch of props where it's pretty obvious. And then again, I find I go down to a tiny prop and I put it in the corner or somewhere just close
Yeah.
to it. And then the guy comes in, he thinks he's found it. So he shoots all of them. And then he's so frustrated that it ain't that he just kind of gives up and keeps going and then walks right past you.
See, that's why it's no fun for you. What you got to do is like, don't put yourself
Run
all the
away
way in the corner of the map. You got to put yourself in a place that, hey, this makes sense for this prop to be here. Then stick
No,
right there. It's more exciting. It's more intense.
no, but
That's the whole point of prop
I
hunt.
like to win.
Like, if they're gonna, are they gonna find me? Are they gonna find me? I
It's
like to have
intense.
fun.
But
I
see,
like
when
to
I do
have
it,
I think
when
they switched up the
when I
map
tried
they
playing
run
it
it on.
that way, I did it on here live once, and I just kept dying. And the only
Well,
time
you
I
probably
win is when I
did you have a
hide.
teammate? Did you have
Yeah.
teammates?
Well, I
That'd
mean,
be more
yeah,
fun.
whoever randoms.
All right, Nick.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna
You
get
have
off
fun.
here. I'm gonna go take care of some shit. Thank you, guys. I'll be back here
Yeah.
soon today, and we'll get our game on.
Congratulations to Seb.
Awesome.
Have
Congratulations to
fun.
Seb.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hope
Awesome,
it's
guys.
not too
Well,
boring.
yeah, I know. Hope it's quick. I'll see you guys soon, guys. Peace.
My
Later.
sisters were so boring. Good luck. I had to suffer through them.
All right, bud. Peace out.